All right, we are live testing. Hopefully, you can hear me. We'll give this a few minutes and see if anybody joins in on us. Hopefully, we'll get some people coming on in. As you can see on the front of the desk, I've got our sample project. Mhm. And this sample project was made from the Trey Jolie February Mixed Media Kit. And hopefully you've seen the Mixed Media Kit. If not, make sure you check out the reveal video that is on our channel as well. And while you're messing around on the channel, make sure you uh, like our channel and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload a video or when we go live, anything like that. So we're going to give it a few minutes because we are a half hour earlier today. We've got to make this a little bit earlier in a shorter project because unfortunately I've got to be somewhere. So we're only going to try and keep this to an hour today. And maybe we can go ahead and get some people to go ahead and join in. We'll give it a few more minutes because like I said, we are a little early today. Oh, I see we've got somebody that popped in. Hi. We'll see who that is. Go ahead and introduce yourself once you go ahead and join in on the live. Let us know you're here. And also let us know what cocktail you've got today. Today, you know, I've got juice. I've got a juice cocktail, a mixture of pineapple, pomegranate, and cranberry, all zero sugar. So I've got that mixture here. But I also do have my trusty water bottle. So I'll be sipping on some water as well. I guess our viewer that we've got on is Shy. Why don't you come on in and say hello and introduce yourself? A couple more minutes and then we're going to go ahead and get started because like I said, we got to make this one a short one today. And maybe we'll get some more people joining in as we start to work. So here's our project for the day. Although we won't be recreating this exactly, we will be using a lot of the same elements. And this is, again, from our February Mixed Media Kit. You check out our website at www.treyjoliekids.com. I believe there may be one or two left in the store if you're interested in the kit. You're going to get the full transfer that I use the outsides on here. We're going to use the inside here. You're going to get the chipboard frame. You're also going to get these mediums and this as well. And it also comes with a stencil. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First off, we're going to start with our canvas. And I've got the inside of our transfer. This is a transfer sheet from Dress My Craft. And if you've never used these before, basically they're like, and I'm going to date myself here, they're like the old tattoos that you used to get out of the Cracker Jack box. Remember the tattoos where you'd have to put it face down? It would come reverse image and you'd have to put it face down on your skin and put some water on it and wet the back and slide it off. That's exactly what these are. And we've got the center image. Like I said, I cut out the outside image of this one and we used it for our sample. But we're going to be using the inside of this one. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our canvas, make sure it's completely clean. And these are very, very simple to use. You just need your transfer and some water. I'm going to use a spray bottle. A wet towel would work as well too. And what you want to do is this has a cover over it, like an overlay over it to protect it. So you want to make sure you peel that off. And then be careful once you peel that off, because this is going to be a little tacky. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little tacky. And we're going to lay this down right on the canvas. Is how we're going to do this. And then I'm going to go ahead and mist the back of this. I'm going to start off lightly, and then I'm going to take just my rag, and I'm going to rub, and I rub the water in, and then I'm going to continue to mist until the whole thing is wet. And we're misting. Got a little bit more over here that I didn't get. You want to make sure you get your edges really well. You want them to lay flat. So, and then you're going to keep on. And then you can start to slide this. If it's not sliding, then you just keep on until it does start to slide. There we go. Now see how that's starting to slide? But I got a little lift right here, so I'm just going to take my little brush edge and I'm going to lay that down. And then you start to peel up. I've got some cracking in mine, but that's perfectly fine. I like it that way. And then what you can do is just gently smooth it out as you're lifting the rest of it off. Just gently, gently, gently smooth your edges out. And there you have it. Now I'm just lightly taking off the rest of the water. And that's why you don't want to soak it. And then gently press the edges down. So there we have it. Our edges are down. And as you can see, mine cracked a little bit, but that's fine. It just gives it a little more of a vintage look for me. And next we're going to take the Cream Coat Buttercream acrylic paint that came in the kit. And what I'm going to do is I want to dry brush the edges of this. So I want it to look like, I don't want the edges to be so defined. So we're going to take some paint. And I'm just adding some paint to the tray here. And then I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to lightly dip it into the paint. And then I'm going to brush it off. And then I'm going to go around all the edges like this. Because I want those edges to fade into. So I'm taking all that paint. You see, I'm not taking a lot of it because I'm going back over what I have on the canvas. And then what you can do is, if you're not sure, hi, Denise. Sorry, we're a half hour earlier. Thursdays are our date nights, and my husband made dinner reservations for us, not realizing that I had my live today. And so we started, and all I'm doing right now is once I have the transfer on the page, I'm just doing some dry brushing around the edges because I want that to blend in. And like I said, if it starts to look like it's too much paint or you don't like it, just take a paper towel or something. Always have a paper towel handy, and that's a dry one, and it'll help you take off some of that paint. And again, we're not using a lot of it. I just want those edges to be softened is what I'm really trying to do, is just soften the edges once we got the transfer on. Denise, did you get a chance to see how we put the transfer on? Well, that's too much paint. And since I did too much, I'm going to start way back off the transfer and brush it towards the transfer. Eventually, we're going to end up painting the rest of the canvas, the edges. But right now, our focus is going to be on the center of it. I'm sorry, Denise. It's really simple. You missed it. It's got a backing on it. Okay, let me see if you're as old as I am. Do you remember the tattoos that we used to get from the Cracker Jack box as kids? Remember the ones they had the reverse image on the paper and you had to put it on your hand or wherever you're going to put it and then wet the back and slide it off? These work exactly the same way. And so again, like I said, I'm just going through the edges here. Again, just trying to soften that up. Yeah, with water. Just a little bit of water. You start off lightly with water. And then I used a towel. I used my spray bottle and I sprayed the back of it. And I kept spraying until there was enough and everything was wet enough. And then the backing will slide right off. And then you'll have the beautiful image on your transfer. And then just lightly go over the edges with your fingers to smooth it down. And right here, like I said, I'm just trying to blend these edges in. Okay, so now they're not completely blended. Let me get a little bit more here. But so far, I'm not mad at how they look. And again, that's just the edges just to get us started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stencil that came in the kit and we're going to use some of the sand paste. This one is antique sand paste and the color is creamy mango. So that's the color of it. Sorry, I got a little bit of a different setup here that I'm trying to work with. I've got new equipment coming Saturday. So the next one, we'll have a totally different setup and you'll probably be able to see more of my desk, which you really don't want to see right now because it's really junky. But I'm going to take the stencil and I'm going to some of the antique sand paste and we're just going to stencil right on. And we can get some on the image. It doesn't matter. We're just randomly stenciling some in. And this is kind of thick. So it's going to give you a lot of texture. But that's what we're going to do here. And we're focusing on the center of this one, like the last one we focused on the sample that I did. I focused on the outside of it. But this one, we're pretty much focusing on the inside. And I'm going to turn this upside down and throw a little bit more here. I didn't clean my stencil the last time I used it either. Shame on me. I try and clean them because I hate to have all the gunk stuck on them. But you know what? Those late night crafting sessions, by the time you're done, you're tired and you just don't want to clean anything. Well, Denise, I hope we get some more people in here with us. I think I kind of threw everybody off with the time change, though. So sorry about that. I'll have to beat hubby about that. All right, so that's what we've got so far with the, what color did I say this was? Creamy mango? And it's just some random places. And I think I'm going to go in with the other one that we got in the kit. And this one is in Shabby Truffle. And it's a little bit thinner than the first one. So your texture is not going to be as thick. And you can lay it right over. So you have the two mixed. There we go. And then I'm going to clean up my edges here. My little thing of water back there. So we've got some texture on the edges. And I want to paint that or paint in the rest of it. So I'm going to go back to my acrylic paint that I have. I still got some left in my tray. And now I'm going to go in and paint around. Hopefully some of this is dried already. And if I get a little on there, that's fine. I'm sorry, I got off screen for you there for a second. Like I said, I got to get used to this new setup for right now. But what we're doing is we're going in and we're painting. I'll come back to some of those areas that I missed after the sand paste dries. But for the moment, we're going to do this. We're going to try and get some of our edges in. And then I may have to grab the heat gun real quick. So I might mute you so I can grab the heat gun to dry some of this for a second. Almost put that paintbrush in my juice cocktail. All right, so give me a second. I'm going to mute you for a second so I can hit the heat gun. I don't want to blow you. Okay, unmute it. And so it's dry some. I think maybe we will take a little bit of mist. Let's see, where's my mist? We used these last month. And for some reason, the colors work really well. So I'm going to take the Cosmic Shimmers Botanical Stain. And this is in the color Woad Blue. And I just want a little drop of it. Because I don't want to use too much of it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water. Because I want to try and dilute that some. And then I'm going to take another brush and just try and add a little bit of color in here. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit of color in there. And I think that's turning out pretty good. Right, just a little bit in there. And then I'm going to hit this real quick again with the heat gun. Sorry, guys. I forgot to take you off of mute. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. I've just been chit-chatting away. What I did was I took my flower and I took some of the vintage photo ink and I put it inside and then I mixed it with water to get the ink to run because I like script with vintage stuff. I just thought the flowers were just too white though. That's all. So now I was talking about the chipboard pieces as well. I really want to use this, but I'm not liking how it's looking. So I'm thinking we're going to use this one and we're probably going to put it down here somewhere and then maybe add something on top of that. What do you guys think? Hey, Debbie, how's your daughter? I asked earlier and you couldn't hear me. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh, mouth's getting dry. Okay. So, and you missed me probably tell you this frame, it was blue and I primed it with black gesso for two reasons. Instead of just painting it black, I primed it with the black gesso so that way it would cover it. Plus, it would take mediums if I wanted to add some mediums to it. So it changed the color. Plus, it primed it. So the black gesso was twofold. All right. So you guys said the chipboard with the flowers. You're liking that like that? Or maybe let's try this flower. Maybe it was a flower. Okay, let's try that. We'll put some, let's see. I got some foam tape here. We'll just stick it down here temporarily and see how it looks. And I'm going to leave, if I use this chipboard, I'm going to leave that in the natural wood state because it goes a lot better. It seems to match perfectly. So if we do that, and then I've got some other cream flowers here. So we're just messing around with flowers right now and all our embellishments. I've got some black flowers here that we can toss in. Are we liking that? And once I put the glue on it, it'll stay where it's supposed to stay. Oh, I'm glad she's resting. I'm hoping she's starting to feel better soon, Debbie. And then I've also pulled these out. I've had these things forever too. How cute are these? And I figured they would be perfect on this. Oh. Let me pull a couple out here. See, nothing like being on live, right? Oh, shoot. I'm going to cut them anyway. So let's just cut them out of there. There we go. All right. And I'm going to probably stick some of these in here. For me, this is the fun part. I mean, I love getting my hands dirty, but now putting your embellishments on and embellishing everything, I think that's where I have the most fun, moving stuff around and putting stuff on and taking stuff off. And you know, if we're going to add something up down bottom, we got to add something up top, but I want to go a little bit smaller at the top. You think up here with that, maybe another little black one here. And we've got some tan over here as well. Moving some stuff around. What do you think, guys, so far? Well, I hope that 2 weeks passes soon, Debbie, so she doesn't be stuck with that. Or maybe, you know what? Let's just pray that he's wrong and it can come off a lot sooner. All righty. I don't like that way. We're going to mess around with it that way. We'll mess around with the top, but I'm kind of liking how the bottom is, except we always need a little greenery. So I always have these little packs of leaves. And so We'll try a couple of little leaves down here at the bottom as well. And we'll see how that looks. And so far, it's looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do is start gluing some of this stuff down. This is going by pretty quick, you guys. I do have to say. All right. So I'm just putting a little gloss gel or matte gel. I'm sorry. Gloss gel, matte gel. It's all the same. It's just one dries matte and one dries glossy. But they all glue the same. So it doesn't matter what you have. Whether you have gloss gel or if you have matte gel. And so we're going to glue that like that. We'll let that sit for a minute. You know, with my very delicate MIT device that I use to sit stuff down with. And then we're going to go ahead and finish up with the flowers. I think I need another. Oh, there they are. I was like, I knew I bought them over here somewhere. I'm just looking for my 3D tape. Because we need another one. It's not high enough to hold that in. So you do that like that. Oh. All right. There we go. Yeah, I think adding leaves, if you're unsure about anything and you've got a nice floral cluster going, add some leaves to it. And that always seems to do the trick for me. And again, my world famous Dollar Tree 3D stickers. I love these things. And we're just putting one so it'll fit like right under here. You guys, if you see that flashing light, again, that's my overhead light. I haven't gotten the new one yet. It's on the way. Yay. But like I said, I'll have a whole new setup next month by the time we do this. I picked up some stuff from Amazon. Unfortunately, it just wasn't going to be here in time. So, Denise, you're the only one here. And of course, you know, we have giveaways for today. So our first planned giveaway was the project. And I'm just putting the gloss gel on. And the question was, well, it's going to be a color. You've got to pick a color. One of the colors of the rainbow. So I've got it written down right in front of me. So you get to pick. You pick the right color of the rainbow, then it's all yours. And since you're the only one here, you get to keep guessing until you get it. So pick a color of the rainbow. And then, nope, not blue. But you're close. You're very, very close. Now we're going with the rainbow, the Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, or violet. Nope, nope, nope. Now you're getting cold again. Nope, keep guessing. You want the choices again? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, or violet. Nope, but you're very, very close now. You're burning up, Denise. You're so hot. You're so hot on the trail on that one. You are burning up. Now you're cold again. You were burning up just a minute ago. Now you've cooled off. All right, we're adding more flowers. We're just doing our flower thing here. And I think I'm just gonna. Oh, you need numbers. Okay, you said red. That wasn't it. You said orange. That wasn't it. You said yellow. That wasn't it. You said green. That wasn't it. You said blue. That wasn't it. You said, and then the next two are indigo and violet. So you got it narrowed down to one. There's only one left. Oh, come on, Denise. Now I know you're playing with me, right? Yes, indigo. That's the color. That's the color. So you get one of the projects, Denise. Which one do you want? Do you want the one we're working on now? Or wait, you know what? You won a project last time, didn't you? I don't want to keep sending you projects. Didn't you win a project last time, Denise?
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh, Siri's talking to me. I wasn't talking to you, Siri. Okay, I'm going to go back in a little with a little bit more of my teal color because it looks like we lost some of the color. So I'm going to add a little more teal. Oh, okay. If you don't mind getting one of these projects, then that's fine. Tell me which one you want, and I'll be more than happy to send you whichever one you like. And I may add a few other little goodies in there for you. So we're going to add a little more of the watercolor effect while that stuff dries down. We're almost done, but not quite. Okay, so now what we're going to do for these lovely ladies is we're going to give them some pearls. We're just going to add some pearls to this. Okay, you've got the one we're working on. You know what? These pearls are going to be too white. We're going to use these. Here's another one of those things that I've had forever that I don't get a chance, that I have not used. And you know, these things last forever. And so we're going to add some of these to our lovely mom and child. We're going to give them some pearls. And we're just going to take a little of the gloss gel. And we're going to put them like right inside the frame here. So we're going to pearl them like right here. I'll give you a close-up as soon as I stick these in there. And one more for good measure. Well, thank you, Debbie. I'm glad you guys are liking this. This one is really an off-the-cuff one. Nothing really planned. So we threw some pearls in for the ladies right there. If you can see those right on the inside there. And we can go ahead and add some of the bigger ones to the outside of this. Like, again, I like sticking things in floral clusters. So we're going to pop one like right there. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm off camera. And we're going to add one. We're going to stick one like right in here. And we need some up top. Hi, Terry. Oh, thanks for joining us. I don't know what's going on, but Siri keeps talking to me. I'm not talking to Siri. I'm talking to you guys. Bye, Debbie. All right. So we're still working here. Oh, I forgot. I had this little heart too that I was going to add. I think we can still add our little heart, like maybe like right in here. It's a heart lock, but I want to stick a pearl, or let's go. Do we want a gem in the middle of this, or do we want a pearl in the middle of it? What do you think? The rhinestone? Nope. I already can tell. I want a pearl in the center of it. So we're going to add a pearl to the center of it. So yeah, that looks much better than the rhinestone. You guys see that? And now we're going to add a whole glob of the gloss gel medium, and we're going to slide it like right in there. We'll pull it down some so you can see that it's a lock, but we're going to thrust that right in there. And I had this little metal, there it is, cute little flat metal piece here that we can add to the center of that. I'm telling you guys, I went through all my, I don't want to say junk, but that heart locket I made with the resin when I was playing around with the resin molds. Oh, that's not going to stick there. And it was just sitting there in the drawer. And I was like, that will be perfect for this. So out it came. There we go. All right, that got that stuck down. And you know what? Let's just add some foliage to the top one. We've added a whole lot down here. And maybe just a couple of leaves to the top. And we're almost done with this. This was a quick project. So got my little leaves here, and I just kind of dig those into the kind of top them off there. And let's see. All righty. And I also pulled out some sticker sheets. These are the Tim Holtz Ideology Chit, or these are Small Talk. So let's see. What do we want? How about it says, I'm happiest when I'm with you. You think that works for our photo? I think so. I think they look really happy together. What about you? So we're going to pull that off. And we're going to go back to our ink because this is kind of stark for me. It's a little bright. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it. I'm going to stick it on my little sheet here. Lightly go over it with my ink a little bit to distress it. And then we're going to go over the edges. So now it doesn't look as stark white. And just for a little added security, so it doesn't come off, we're gonna add that. And we're gonna take a little smaller pearl. That one's too small. But we're gonna take a little smaller pearl. Let's see. Yep. And we're gonna add a little bit to that. And we're gonna add it like right there. And so it says, I'm happiest when I'm with you. And then we're going to take another one of our big pearls. We're going to stick her right here. Can you tell I love pearls? And so we're going to add that. Oh. Stop moving things until they dry. Don't worry, Denise, I'll make sure that everything is secure. But now you've got this. What do you guys think so far? Do we need anything else? I'm thinking we're good. I want to go a little heavier on the corners with the ink. That's just a little personal thing for me. I feel like, oh, and of course, you know, we can't not add. It needs splatters. Everything needs splatters, right? So we're going to do some, should we do cream or black splatters? This is where we're at. What do you think? I think a little bit of black splatters. So we are going to take a little bit of black paint. I think we're going to take a little bit of black paint. Oh, it's there. It's just kind of thick. So we're going to scoop out just a little bit of black paint. Oh, no, we're not. I got blank ink for splatters, and it's close by. Okay, we're going to use the Carbon Black Liquitex ink for splatters. If we can open it. All right, we got it open. All right. Couple of drops of the ink. And I haven't used this thing in a while. Do you guys have this? It's so old. It's supposed to be the Tim Holtz Distress Splatter thingy. And I would always have trouble using it. We're going to try and use it today. What the heck, right? So we're going to put a little of that ink on there. I think I should have put a little water in there. Where's my water bottle? Okay. We're going to see if we can get this to splatter. I know you're supposed to. Those are super fine splatters. All right. This is going to work. You know what? I don't want to splatter the picture. So we're going to cover the picture up. Denise, if you get it, please let me know if it works better for you. I know I'm doing this wrong, but it's actually working. But look at my fingers. So I know I did that wrong. It's not supposed to do that, but it worked. All right. So now we've got our black splatters on here. And we're pretty much done with this. What do you guys think? Terry, I know you were late coming in, and I really don't want you to be left out. So how about we send you this one? We send you the first project, Terry. And Denise has picked the second project for her prize for her giveaway. And so, Terry, would you like the second one? Let me know. I would love to send that to you guys for joining in on our YouTube live. I think I even got splatters in my juice, y'all. But that's okay. Okay, Terry, I'm not sure if I have your address. So here, email me. I'm getting ready to type in the email address. Send me your info. And I would love to gift you the other canvas. So I've just sent that in, sent you, so email me there and I will send that to you. Just a couple of other things real quick. You know, we've got a giveaway going on Instagram right now. Denise, I know you know. Terry, I'm not sure if you do, but if you follow us on Instagram, or if you don't follow us, find us on Instagram under Trejolie Kids. There's a post pinned at the top. If you follow us and then tag some of your best friends, we're giving away one of each kit plus a chipboard pack. So go ahead in there, make sure that you follow us on Instagram, get some of your friends to follow us. They're going to be great giveaways. Our reveal is coming up. It's going to be on March 4th. I'm going to start posting sneak peeks maybe this weekend of the merch kit. And also, I'm not sure if you know, Creativation, which used to be CHA, is coming up at the end of March. So I will be going to that and maybe trying to go live on Instagram from there, but that's not till the end of March. I'll keep you guys posted. I just wanted to finish up some of the other stuff. And again, thank you for joining me. Hopefully you like the project that we created today. Sorry it was so short today, but again, I told you hubby made us dinner reservations. So the minute I get off of here, I got to go wash my hands. I can't go out to eat with my hands looking like this. But I am so glad to have you all here. Thank you so much for joining us. Next month, I think next month we won't be doing the mixed media project. We'll be doing something completely different. So hopefully you guys will be up for something different next month. I've done 3 mixed medias. I want to try and do something else with one of the other kids. And if you guys want, we'll switch off on kids. Just let me know whatever it is. So thanks again for joining me. You guys have a wonderful night. And I'm going to log off. The live will still be available if you want to go back because Denise, I know you missed the beginning of me doing the transfer. So if you want to go back and watch maybe the first 5 minutes of it or so, you'll be able to catch me putting the transfer on. And I'll get your gifts out to you ladies. Again, thanks so much. Have a great night. And I'll see you on those interwebs. Done.